Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day, after we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent,
Groot,
I do not
I
mind
gotta
when
say,
others are curious
I don't know
about
what you
my
told the
things.
Kotati Guardians at the cave entrance.
It's
but
a
they were
really
very
cool blade.
cooperative when I came back
With
the
an equally
villagers.
impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great
Harsh
Katathian
words.
warrior
Now
king
I
who led the
understand
first
fear in their
pilgrimage to
branches.
Maklu 4.
Spook them good.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklufor is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklufor. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklufor.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklufor to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Pew! 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 Hey, Bug Lady, you see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and also in one version where he grabs her butt.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier!
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh. More you know.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? Did she have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
She better not have said anything about me reaching my big size.
I wonder if he knows what it is.
He does.
Mantis! Groot! Hey!
Hey, Star Guy.
Shouldn't you be keeping this in the fridge since it came from Maklu?
I am Groot.
Just like you, Sir Groot.
What did he say?
Oh, just that with the right care, the plant you gave him can survive pretty much anywhere, even on spaceships. I can see why you'd want plants in space. It's so...
Empty?
I am Groot.
yes, dark. And gloomy and doomy. Blech. I prefer home to be on the ground.
I am Groot.
Aw, such a cutie. And if you can't go to your planet, make your planet come to you. Wait, does that make Little Fuzzy your maintenance mammal?
Maintenance mammals? There were creatures like Rocket on your homeworld.
Oh, yes.
I am Groot.
He says there were lots of little furry babies on Tolunia.
Tolunia.
You know, Planet X.
Ah.
But Little Fuzzy wasn't one of them. He's one of a kind. The maintenance mammals on Tolunia were servants to Groot's people.
Gross.
I am
That's terrible!
What?
He says the other saplings were big meanies to the maintenance mammals. They'd hurt them. For fun.
I am Groot.
But Sir Groot says he preferred their company over his people because they were super smart and nice.
I am Groot.
He says their kindness reminds him of Little Fuzzy.
Really? Rocket?
I am Groot.
Aw, you big sweetie. He says he couldn't protect his friends on Planet X, but he can protect Rocket.
He's lucky to have you, man. Hell, we're all lucky to have you.
I
Now hug.
Oh,
Maybe later.
what was your home like? You know, before?
I am Groot.
Beautiful.
I am Groot.
He says he wanted to be a forest caretaker, so he could spend time caring for all the wonderful plants that grew there.
What stopped you?
His dad. Sir Groot's a prince? Just like you, Star Guy.
Wait, your dad was a king?
A big meanie. He says his dad and the other Arbor Masters were corrupt. They favored the few over the many and turned sentient mammals into slaves.
Why are all dads that happen to be kings always dicks?
Yeah, power sucks. Even the wisest tree and purest water can be poisoned. Sir Groot says it's up to us to be the antidote. Gardening helps him find purpose and healing.
I get it. My mom loved her garden.
Me too.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help you with your garden or make the Milano feel more like home, let me know.
He says thank you, Pete.
I should probably learn a second language at some point. Like French.
So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telenesin is a common language in some realities. The Jatauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very aggressive compost vendor on Nowhere.
Groot loves compost.
Oh, cute. That's from Maclu, right? Better not make toxic spores like those big ones in the forest. Wonder what would have happened if we hadn't hidden Cammy in there. No way we could have escaped after Drax locked us in.
Gamora's and Uberi. We wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, he spent most of that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It is at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocket, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels, while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! find a place to park.
Open those fools. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways?
I am Groot.
I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath.
Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding.
Sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing page for the way in. There's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
We're taking fire!
We must make the most of this diversion!
Thought you'd rather watch Boom's rampage.
Hurry up, Peter! The real fun's gonna be inside Raker's ship!
Heh, got my best bombs primed and ready.
Crap, that's a lot of currents.
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there. Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks! Damage report.
Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
Useful, thanks. Mantis, you sure you could fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold on the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar. Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we?
Slice and dice!
This won't! These faith crates are unstable!
To use that to our advantage!
Yeah, Groot. Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and crush.
We had such a warm reception last time!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
Turkeys must have been praying to escape.
Lock and load, Rocket! Hey, Scutheads! We're just here for the
Never
fulfillment!
seen come dressed up and everything!
Chop it down!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church.
Unless they've got another backup plan.
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit.
Carve them a new one!
Another crazy cult is dealt with!
These fanatics only understand violence.
Walk out of here!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Yeah! They called in the creep elite!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Brace yourself!
Let's see those branches!
These space marines are unstable!
Maybe we shouldn't stand next to them then! What? Can you vloggers point us to the ritual chamber?
Yes, so we can disrupt it.
Careful!
Whoa! What's the language?
It's all you, Gamora! Rip him a new one!
Oh, mercy!
The hangar's wide open! An attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again!
I can barely cut into his armor!
Groot, you're up!
So many crackpots to blast!
They are better slain than devoured by Magus.
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality.
These space crates are unstable!
We should use that to our advantage.
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those
can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faiths got beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
Warlock hates Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
Hey! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis.
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
Cut to the chase!
Do your thing, Drax!
Prepare yourself, thief!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Maybe there's a giant closet on the ship somewhere.
Another cultist! Wow!
Don't mourn him! Beat him!
These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here.
You coming, Quill?
Door's flarked.
Scut. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
This place brings back troubling memories.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't.
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crushed half the armada by now? I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Rip them up, Drax! At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot.
We made another mess!
Groot's right. They started it.
It's a big cult. They've gotta have janitors. Kinda hoping Warlock will free himself and save us some of the legwork.
We didn't come all this way to let some magic cave vagrant steal our kill.
He cannot succeed alone. Neither can we. Soon Lady Hellbender will dismantle this vessel, piece by burning piece.
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
Sail us back that way, boys!
I do not believe these people are janitors.
Keep them busy, crew! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but promise-filled husks.
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
The fabric inhibits their potential.
Some that weirdos deserve it.
Having fun
I love
preying
playing
on the
Zappa
weak?
Zealot!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit.
Tie him down!
I'm on it!
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
Not yet. I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the pub lady, I mean.
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those loser guardians flarked the entire galaxy.
There must be one where I did not accept it.
Drax,
Accepted my failure. I will not repeat it.
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
You're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
I swear I will never set foot in a church after this.
Come on, you ain't never been in a church.
Yes, I have. This one, twice.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now. Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels. See? Told ya!
I'm thinking!
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma purge or the wind thing this time?
That hurt! Seek cover, Peter Quill! Your feeble body cannot overpower such tremendous gusts! This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defy it, furry one!
We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me!
What are you doing up there?
Logical analysis or something.
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways!
That it does.
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge, larking turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what?
Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options.
And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go.
See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock. Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monster.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Drop of Gamora!
Catch it, Drax!
How we holding up? Good. My trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
Might find a shortcut soon!
Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time.
It's not the shield, it's the mind! Enough already!
I agree! The electric-wielding corpsman must perish next!
Good job, buddy. Let's give him hell.
The trick is to defeat them before...
Thanks, Big D!
Big like a tree!
The church is worried! They sent Nova after us!
Their strategy is flawed!
Make them hurt, Gamora!
Order out!
The space battle is frenzied!
Hellbender's got it under control.
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
Light him up, Rocket! That floaty mind guy is really starting to tick me.
That is certainly an exaggeration.
At least we got past the fan bit.
Barely!
Deadliest woman incoming!
You don't stand a chance!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
We'll get there, Drax. Keep up the fight. Billings!
When possible, circumvent electrical hazards.
Get back in there, Tiger!
I can always count on you, Gamora. I'll make these look good.
That's what you get, squat hoppers.
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Guffle stompers!
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
That panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done.
Excellent work, Fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
Pulverize them!
I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you!
Right back at you, muscles!
Hold up, Rocket! Proof no! Fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic!
Yep, it's marking cool! Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on!
Alright, let's keep moving. Whoa! Monster down!
Holy Scott!
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
Gamora, cut him down! Are we sure they can't turn off the gravity out here?
They'll figure out where we are eventually!
Hard to tell how the space battle's going!
Lady Hellbender is pulverizing the church!
Danger close, Rocket!
Whatever you do, don't fall!
If you do, try to crash through the hull!
Gamora, slice him up!
Another fevered trooper now runs cold!
Hey, Drax! Save some dorks for the rest of us!
What?
He
wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh, that ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. All right, let's figure out a way to get through. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Hard to believe the fight for everything is happening, like, right here. People are gonna write books about this. Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid.
One thing at a time. None of that even matters if we don't get to Warlock.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. We can wait.
Thanks, bud.
It's probably a good thing we haven't seen Warlock yet.
Agreed. He must not have accepted the promise.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Now that we have conquered food,
Guys, it's not too late to surrender.
we will not surrender.
Damn. Just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay?
Magus dies this day! It has nowhere left to run!
I don't think this thing's running!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
We must eliminate the medicinal cunt! Do not shoot him! It will lash out with vile magic!
And we don't need any more problems!
Arrow him, sacrifice apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Make sure you're tearing in the right direction! Ain't nothing getting through! Oh, he's healing his pal!
And he should be the first to die!
There's your chance, Gamora!
Nice to meet you!
Right! That floating freak's fixing up the rest!
Guys, that one's mending the rest! You're
He will
welcome!
suffer
Next
for it!
round's on me! Toss him around! What is this place?
Yet another field of glorious conflict! Or perhaps
Thanks, bud!
Hey! The flying creep's healing him up!
Well, that's not fair! I was just trying to wake him up!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
Move away, Rocket!
Earth medic is really complicating things!
Putting him away first will make things much easier!
Magus dies this day! It has nowhere left to run!
You hear that? Monstery Daddy's going down!
Ron, watch him! He's healing his buddies!
Well, that's not fair!
Beware! I'm going to go stronger!
Yeah, well, now get on the flyer! He's healing his team!
Slash him, Gamora!
Breaker's
That's what they call a
congregation just lost a
spiritual
member!
experience?
That one's charged up with faith! Don't shoot it! Fire's
Burning
hitting
them
the
into
others!
weapons!
Well, that's not fair!
So he gets to just go around healing his pals!
Putting him away first will make things much easier!
I am trying to destroy!
Right! He's down! Light him up!
Time to close his eyes! Permanently! How is he still standing?
Newsflash! Sucks in here, too!
As opposed to what? The fun places on this ship?
No, these goons ain't gonna tell us what! Waste of time!
chasing here, right?
What is next, Peter Quill?
Run him through! Anybody keeping a kill score? I gotta be up in the thousands by now!
I am certain that I am winning.
What the? Coach is juicing his team members!
Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad.
Bug, you need to be extra careful in the part with all the really big robots.
Who is Bug?
Oh, that's right. You haven't met Bug in this circle. That's a shame. It's really fun.
You think Lady H is gonna turn on us once this is all done?
Never. She respects our might, as does Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah, right. Foom's gonna wait until she ain't looking and snack on one of us.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be their Terminators.
Now, Gamora!
There goes the arm!
That big robot is a serious problem!
There is nothing like the smell of your enemies burning.
Ugh! Smells like somebody barfed up garbage!
Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah, well, I like watching them burn.
Hard to believe the fight for everything is happening, like, right here. People are gonna write books about this.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom.
Nah, we did that, not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment. You should just listen to me, always, without question.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Let's keep it down. Rocket, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked.
Mark!
Don't blame me. I was the guy with the back.
Watch your step! A lot of nasty drops here.
Called battlefield awareness, Peter!
Get down here, you Centaurian Scarnard!
Drown this traitor that I may crush his skull! Perhaps you can help Lady Hellbender from here!
No! It's time! Let's not waste it!
These renegades are relentless! Push it!
Control the walkway! Split them up!
Already shredding them!
Someone got stabbed! These purpley Nova Corps guys keep coming!
If anyone asked, we didn't notice the Nova Corps badges.
Stay down!
Now's your chance, Gamora!
Where did it go?
Watch your step! A lot of nasty drops here!
You're the one always falling off things!
Cut him up, Gamora!
We're all hurting, Groot! Gotta push through it!
Looks like some ultra-heavy firepower up ahead!
I hope Mantis steers clear of those things!
Return Peter Quill's child at once!
She won't come willingly until we end this madness!
Stop zipping around! Just let me narc and blast ya!
You got this one! Hold up, Rocket!
Ah, this is the right way! I know it!
Drax, so close! Is this a dead end?
Hard to say with all the goons in our faces!
Doc!
Rocket, now!
I shall enjoy this!
Nice shot! Now he's down on our level! You don't stand a chance! Control the walkway! Split them up!
Turn them my way!
Coming!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Will.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done. Ah! Careful, it's still hot. Gotta get through this. Cut it down!
I got this.
Back into a hole. Great!
Like holes.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
It's running on base energy, right? That comes from people.
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
They're gonna fail! Let's make quick work of them!
Let's touch that thing!
He can't get us all! Come on, guys! Let's mob the bot!
You're glad we've got a monster team watching out.
She
Mob it
knows
at
how to
'em,
make
big
an
guy.
entrance!
Drop her! I said drop her! Deadliest woman incoming! Hands hit me or we barely denting this
Road
thing!
is just
We
being
need to
overwhelmed!
focus on taking it down! On it!
I thought I was done for.
Don't get too spread out!
That's gotta hurt.
I will not be trapped in here!
Uh-oh. Drax is going murdery. Kill me.
Be a way to really hurt this guy!
off the battlefield, Peter Quill. Our enemies are melting before us.
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a florkin' supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Let me in!
Seems like Boom has forgiven us already.
Let your guard down around that thing!
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
We must be efficient in our slaughter!
Pulverize them!
Big one's wide open! Shoot the cow!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
What's next, Peter?
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
Leave this to me! If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
She probably still wants to murder me, so I'm gonna be a no.
In her defense, that describes most people.
That's fair.
Groot's a no, too.
The voters have decided. I have been overruled.
Incoming!
Oh!
Lord Hella!
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Breaker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see you in Tath. Correction. I will see you in Tath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for you in mine.
Thanks, Groot.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against the Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it.
Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
She's building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
I hope this goes as well as the old Sakaar rescue gig.
The target was ritually sacrificed.
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da! Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say привет, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him.
It's probably a good thing we haven't seen Warlock yet.
Agreed. We must not have accepted the promise.
He would have been on us by now. We've made enough noise. We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We'll stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
Wait, something's off. What's that? We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't. Be careful on the slide.
Wait, what? Flark! Groot! Light us up! Groot!
Give him a minute. He just flew through space. Oh, Flark!
Keep your bits, Top 10.
Which bits?
All of them.
I don't like this.
Accelerating!
Of course you think it's fun.
Watch out for debris.
It is a good thing my skin is so resistant.
We're combatants, Peter Quill. Will you attempt to reason with them as well?
It won't work. Just put him down.
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Groot! Slow him down! This is looking less and less like a Warlock prison.
Trust me! This is the right way!
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines. Anybody got a comb?
Peter probably does. Why?
For the fancy parade they're gonna throw us once we finish this? Don't want to look mangy or nothing.
Sorry, forgot to bring it.
Mantis, how's our timeline looking?
Gamora, hey! Glad to hear your voice. Alive and not dead.
Okay, lesson learned. Not gonna check in with her again.
Yeah, you really don't want to get distracted in there.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging.
And ready!
Drax, toss it!
Somebody needs to pluck that tracker from Warlock's cheeks. Those things ain't cheap.
Absolutely not!
Somebody's still digging down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the faith check. The Grand Unifier's golden pajamas don't come cheap.
Wish we had a way to take some of this ore with us.
Ain't nobody trading that stuff once the church is gone. Too risky. Save your ammo! Hit this creek with a special surprise!
future!
She's the master of right place, right time.
Wrap him up!
Is Nikki really down here somewhere?
No idea on the case. Warlock is. What's next, Peter?
Rip him a new one! Fools! I just want to consume your souls!
It's pointless! They won't hear you!
I relish the idea of conquering the dastardly device!
It's all you, Gamora!
Feel this?
No, I don't think there's plants in Lady H's army. Laws of acquirement in open space. If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first, lots of times.
Feels like I've been shooting that big
Release
bot
her
for
at once,
hours!
or face the destroyer! My great strength goes underutilized!
Sit tight, Gamora!
Look at Drax!
Do we trust Lady H not to stab us in the back?
Never! Her honor forbids it!
That big robot is a serious
Have
problem!
it pull, Groot!
Gladly!
Ah, ha, ha! There goes the arm!
Nikki's really down here somewhere?
Child! Are you present? She does not seem to be here, Peter Quill!
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
My fur is standing on end. Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons.
Your safety inspectors, present your documents and we'll judge their accuracy.
Safety inspection! Blam! You failed!
Blam! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
You know what to do, Quill. Oh, I just had a great idea on how to keep Raker distracted.
Here we go.
This old workbench is kind of crusty.
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get.
Okay, I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both.